From the rainbow flags to the rainbow crosswalks, those who frequent Sacramento's Lavender Heights believe there's a growing problem.
It's unfortunate that everywhere things like this are happening.
Nearly 2 months after a Halloween night attack on a member of the LGBTQ community, concerns about safety are being voiced.
I was beaten. I was bit 4 times. I was shoved into a car twice.
They said they were in Lavender Heights and got jumped by a bunch of people.
We built this community, and I'm tired of feeling bullied out of our own community.
A packed house Tuesday night at the Sacramento LGBT Community Center for a forum to shed light on recent issues in the neighborhood.
This is a really important emotional issue, particularly following the attack on a community member who was close to us here at the center. And so it's really important for folks to be able to express how they're feeling about that, and for us to have a discussion about what ongoing threats there are or aren't in the community.
Community members asking leaders direct questions about what's being done to keep them safe.
You said you had an anonymous tip line, David. How quickly is that line responded to?
The panel made up of the center's director, City Council member Phil Pluckybaum, Sacramento Police, and the Midtown Association. At times, the conversation became heated.
You realize how crazy that statement is, right?
That PD is ICE.
Calls for increased patrols were met with this response.
I'll be a little less diplomatic. The SAC PD is about half-staffed, and we're not going to be able to make staffing level commitments to meet any kind of service level. They're demand managed, right? So they're going to respond to the highest priority calls.
The panel did discuss plans to increase lighting across Lavender Heights and to train businesses on what to watch for and who to call if someone reports a possible hate crime. But some in the community left feeling like no progress was made.
I think the sentiment here is tonight that I'm hearing from a lot of people is, you haven't given us anything to do today and tomorrow. We want to know what it is that you're doing right now to empower us tonight and tomorrow.
Now, it's really important to note that this is the first of many conversations the LGBT Center wants to have with the community. They also want to mention that if you've ever seen an incident of a hate crime or an incident of gay bias, you can report that to the center. You can do that online confidentially as well. Reporting live here in Midtown, Andres Valle, KCRA 3 News.
Thank you. And tonight we check to see how the victim of the Halloween attack, Alvin Prasad, is doing. His daughter tells us he remains in the hospital in a coma.